Mitt Romney hasn't provided details of his economic plan, so we should be grateful he selected as vice president a man with a detailed plan that Romney says is marvelous, bold and exciting, excellent, much needed, consistent with his own plan. So let's take a look at the 5 basic features of this marvelous Ryan plan. First, it would boost unemployment because it slashes public spending next year and the year after when the economy is still likely to need a boost, not a fiscal drag. It would be the same austerity trap now throwing Europe into recession. According to the Economic Policy Institute, Ryan's plan would mean 1.3 million fewer jobs next year than otherwise and 2.8 million fewer the year after. Second, Ryan would take from lower-income Americans and give to the rich, who already have the biggest share of America's total income and wealth in almost a century. His plan would raise taxes on families earning between $30,000 and $40,000 by almost $500 a year, and slash programs like Medicaid, food stamps, and children's health. And what would Ryan do with these savings? Reduce taxes on millionaires by an average of over $500,000 a year. Third, Ryan wants to turn Medicare into vouchers that won't keep up with the rising costs of health care, thereby shifting the burden onto seniors, ending their guaranteed health coverage and leaving them at the mercy of insurance companies. By contrast, Obama's Affordable Care Act saves money on Medicare by reducing payments to medical providers like hospitals and drug companies. Fourth, Ryan wants to add money to defense while cutting spending on education, infrastructure, and basic research and development. America already spends more on defense than the next 5 biggest military spenders put together. Our future productivity depends on the public investments Ryan wants to cut. Finally, Ryan's budget doesn't even reduce the federal budget deficit, not for decades. Remember, he's adding to military spending, giving huge additional tax cuts to the very rich, and stifling economic growth by cutting spending too early. The Center for Budget and Policy Priorities estimates that Ryan's roadmap would push public debt to over 175% of gross domestic product by 2050. So there you have it. The Ryan-Romney economic plan, and the 5 reasons why it would be a disaster for America.